Now, it is for this reason a great scholar, Imam as-Sanusi, that's a great scholar who wrote amazing books on Aqidah, which is he wrote for the basic level, he wrote for the very advanced level, great scholar. He explained the meaning of La ilaha illallah. And to explain the meaning, he said, فَمَعْنَا لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ لا مستغني عن كل ما سواه ومفتقرا إليه كل ما عداه إلا الله تعالى. So what does it mean? He says, and this explanation of La ilaha illallah actually summarizes everything and explains it such a way so a person who reads it and understands it, he doesn't have to do all this research we have done, going through the dictionaries, going through tafsir, going through what Umar ibn al-Khattab say, what this ayah, what this hadith say. No, it's all summarized. The meaning of La ilaha illallah. There is no one and nothing that, and then we have two statements that describe that absolutely independent from anyone and anything else, statement number one. Second one, that everyone and everything else is in need of him. There is no one and nothing like that except Allah. This is the meaning of La ilaha illallah. You believe that only Allah, absolutely independent from anyone and anything else, and that everyone and everything else is in need of him. This is the meaning of La ilaha illallah, expanded, including the meaning, because it's actually in details outlines the meaning of ibadah. You understand this one, you will understand, for example, the meaning of Kul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, and you will understand what's a special meaning of Surah Al-Ikhlas and why it's called Ikhlas. See, purity specifically in belief. Well, because it's outlined for us the meaning. Allah is ahad, and the meaning of ahad is not the same as wahid. Wahid is like one in a sense of 1, 2, 3. Wahid, ithnan, thalatha. Ahad is the one which is not indivisible. You can think of it, I don't know, what singularity is right here or not, but in a sense that Allah is not made of parts. Because if you would have parts, parts would be in need of each other. Like we made of parts. You have brain and you have heart, and then you have stomach, and then you have all of them are needing each other. Allah is not made of parts. Allah, because then one part would need another. Allah is not needing anything. Allah is not need of energy to create. And then Allahu Samad, which is exactly this meaning what we have said. When they say Allah Samad means Allah is eternal, for example, it misses this whole depth, because it means exactly that everyone and everything is in need of Him, and Allah is in no need from anyone else. And if you look at the meaning of, for example, Ayatul Kursi, another great ayah, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum, la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm. You read it on your own, you will find the structure affirming perfection of Allah, negating imperfection from Him. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum, that Allah is ever living, the one who is, how can I put it, sustainable by itself without relying on anything else. So that's speaking about His complete perfection. Then la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm, neither sleep nor sleepiness contains Him. So that's negating the aspects. And then if you will consider that, for example, think of Ayatul Kursi, think of Surah Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas, as the surahs which are used for evil eye, for protection against shaitan. This is all the surahs and ayats of Tawheed. Kul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq, kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Seek refuge with the Lord, Rob of Falaq, the sunrise, or what you call it, when the sun is rising, morning time. An-Nas, kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Seeking refuge from the Lord of the people. So because you say, I'm seeking refuge with the one who is in charge. So all those ayats and all those surahs, they are the surahs of Tawheed. Because only Allah is in charge and I'm seeking refuge with Him. So naturally, this is the meaning. Okay, so what basically we have done, before what we were focusing at last week, we were focusing on the meaning of ibadah, literal meaning, right? utmost level of humility, obedience, and that gives us the core. But now we look at more technical meaning, the one which we can use to understanding of the meaning of La ilaha illallah. And the meaning of ibadah, we say, utmost level of humility due to belief, as a result of a belief that this is Rob, this is Lord, meaning the one who is a creator, who is the owner, who is in charge. He can give benefit and remove benefit. He can harm and he can avert harm. So this is the ibadah that is contained in the expression La ilaha illallah. There is no ilah. We don't worship anyone except Allah, because only Allah who can benefit of and harm. Of course, now we're speaking about the things related to Islam and Iman, beliefs and practice, right? But there is another dimension. One sec. Which is ihsan. Now, this is perfection and sincerity. In other words, actually living your life up to that. Now, that's a different story. Okay, that's a but we got the basics, and then on those basics we build. We're going to the next level. So to summarize it all, our belief that everything is in need of Allah. Allah has no need in anything else. This is the reason why we worship Allah. The one who knows this, the one who affirms it, the Arabic word for such person will be muwahid, the one who affirms, the one who follows tawheed. Tawheed means making Allah one, meaning singling Allah out with ibadah. You have the word tawheed, right? This is the making it one, making Allah the only one who deserves to be worshipped. Muwahid is the one who follows it. Now, the one, or let's say the opposite of it, so say not believing that Allah is the only one who deserves to be worshipped, which is a result of a belief that Allah is not the only one who makes an impact, who can create, who can harm and benefit. This is called shirk. And the shirk, well, now you see, the English translation would be, for example, polytheism, but that just means polytheos, many gods. No, the core meaning, the word shirk, it just means, for example, the Arabic word sharika means company. Company sounds like commercial enterprise. So it just means, you could call it, the word association is closer to it when I say shirk, associating thing, meaning that Allah is not the only one putting other entities and assigning them this capacity to bring and benefit. As a result of assigning this capacity, basically worshiping him. Not basically, actually worshiping him. So the one who is not singling out Allah in worship, but also says there are other entities, other gods, other people, other supernatural forces, whatever, natural, supernatural. This belief is called shirk, and the one who has this belief is called mushrik. So those are four basics, opposites that we have. Today we covered actually 2 out of 4. We start by saying there is on one side you have tawhid and its opposite is shirk. Then we have kufr, we have iman, belief, and its opposite, disbelief. That's the one we're going to move forward because there's so much misunderstanding of, clearly say, ignorance about them. Then there is sunnah, following the prophetic example and the right path. And then we have bid'ah, heresy, innovation. And then we have halal, and then we have haram. So we spoke about the halal and haram, how they opposite, right? Halal is we do it, we don't do it, there is no consequences. And haram, if you do it, you are deserving punishment. So, and then kufr and iman, another 2 opposites that we're going to talk about, but that's going to be already in the course because that requires more sustainable and more detailed explanation. So before we complete, it's actually 40 minutes. Time flies, huh?